Hariom students, I hope all of you are staying safe at home. You practice physical distancing by avoiding unnecessary travel. Today, what is the meaning of the saying? Work hard with self-confidence and full faith in Him who is the sole witness of all your actions. Work hard with self-confidence and full faith in Him. Here who is Him? God. Therefore, work hard with self-confidence. നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും കഠിനാധ്വാനം ചെയ്യുക. നമ്മുടെ ആത്മവിശ്വാസത്തോടുകൂടി ഏതൊരു പ്രവൃത്തി ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴും നല്ല കഠിനമായിട്ട് പ്രയത്നിച്ചിട്ട് അത് ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. നല്ല കോൺഫിഡൻസോടുകൂടി ആത്മവിശ്വാസത്തോടുകൂടി ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. വിത്ത് ഫുൾ ഫെയ്ത്ത് ഇൻ ഗോഡ്. അപ്പം നമ്മൾ ഈശ്വരനിൽ വിശ്വാസം അർപ്പിച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഏതൊരു പ്രവൃത്തിയിലും നമുക്ക് വിജയമുണ്ടാകും. നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഓരോ പ്രവൃത്തികളും ഈശ്വരൻ നിരീക്ഷിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയല്ലേ. നല്ലതായാലും കൊള്ളാം, ചീത്തയായാലും. നമ്മൾ ഓർക്കും ആരും കാണുന്നില്ല എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ പരീക്ഷയ്ക്കാണെങ്കിലും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പേപ്പർ ടീച്ചർ തരുമ്പോൾ ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ നോക്കിയാൽ ഫിൽ ഇൻ ദ ബ്ലാങ്ക്സ് ഒക്കെ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ എന്താ ഓർക്കുന്നത്? ആരും കാണുന്നില്ല എന്ന്. പക്ഷേ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന പ്രവൃത്തികളെല്ലാം ആര് കാണുന്നുണ്ട്? ഈശ്വരൻ എല്ലാം നിരീക്ഷിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അത് ഓർമ്മ വേണം എപ്പോഴും, കേട്ടോ. അപ്പോൾ അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മളെപ്പോഴും കഠിനമായിട്ട് പരിശ്രമിക്കുക. ഒരു പരീക്ഷ വന്നാലും കഠിനമായിട്ട് പരിശ്രമിച്ചിട്ട് നല്ല ആത്മവിശ്വാസത്തോടുകൂടി പരീക്ഷ എഴുതുക. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഫലം നമുക്ക് ഈശ്വരൻ തരുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ. Then today we can you in 9th standard you studied the properties of a parallelogram. What are the properties of a parallelogram? In a parallelogram the opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, diagonals bisect each other. In 8th standard you studied all the properties of a parallelogram. In a parallelogram the opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, and diagonals bisect each other. For example, if it is a parallelogram, this is a parallelogram A, B, C, D. Then what are the sides parallel? Opposite sides are parallel. That is AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Then what are the angles equal? The angles are Nagulan. Angle B is equal to angle D. Why? Because they are opposite angles. Then another pair of opposite angle, another pair, angle A is equal to angle C. So in a parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel and the opposite angles are equal. Similarly, the opposite sides are also equal. Then what are the sides equal here? Here Advait, AD is equal to BC. AD and BC are the opposite side of the parallelogram. Then another pair of opposite sides are AB is equal to DC and AB is equal to DC. Then one more property, the diagonals bisect each other. Then to draw the diagonal we have to join the opposite vertices A to C and B to D. Then the diagonals bisect each other means here this length, the OD is equal to OB and OA is equal to OC. That is, the diagonals bisect each other means this. If we draw the two diagonals, then these two distances are same and these two distances are the lengths are also same. That is, OD is equal to OB and OA is equal to OC. So, what are the properties of a parallelogram? In a parallelogram, the opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, diagonals bisect each other. Here AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. Then angle B is equal to angle D and angle A is equal to angle C. Then the opposite sides are AD equals BC and AB is equal to DC. Then the diagonals bisect each other. That is, if we draw the diagonals, then OD is equal to OB and OA is equal to OC. You remember all the properties. Based on this property, now we can do some problems. Okay. Next, one question. In a parallelogram ABCD, angle C is equal to 108 degree. Determine the remaining angles. Here angle C is given. Angle C is equal to 108 degree. Then we know that in a parallelogram the opposite sides are parallel. Therefore AD is parallel to BC and therefore DC is a transversal. Then what type of angles are angle D and angle C? Angle D and angle C are what type of angles? Now they are co-interior angles. Here AD is parallel to BC and CD is a transverse. Therefore, these two angles are co-interior angles. So we know that the co-interior angles are supplementary. Therefore, angle C plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? Co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Then here it is given that angle C is equal to 108 degree. So 108 degree plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Then what is angle D? 180 degree minus 108 degree. 180 degree minus 108 degree. Then it is equal to, it is equal to 72 degree. Okay, 72 degree. Then we got angle D is equal to 72 degree. Then can you say the measure of angle B? What is angle B? Angle B is equal to angle D and angle B are the opposite angles of a parallelogram. We studied that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Then if angle D is equal to 72 degree, what is angle B? Angle B is also 72 degree. What is the reason? And the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Therefore, angle B and angle D are the opposite angles of a parallelogram. Therefore, they are equal. Therefore, angle D is equal to 72 degree. Then angle B is also 72 degree. Then what is the measure of angle A? Here angle C is equal to 108 degree. Angle C is equal to 108 degree. Then Parvati, what is the measure of angle A? Angle A and angle C are also the opposite angles of a parallelogram. So they are equal. Therefore, if angle C is equal to 108 degree, what is the opposite angle of this angle A? Angle A is also 108 degree. This is also 72 degree because the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Here angle C is equal to 108 degree. Therefore, angle A is equal to 108 degree. The reason is the opposite angles of a parallelogram, the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Of a parallelogram are equal. Therefore, what we can say, I have given one angle and we are asked to find the other three angles. What we do is first we look at these two adjacent angles. These angles are supplementary. So you remember the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. The reason is because these two lines are parallel and this is a transversal. So they are co-interior angles and their sum is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, you take any adjacent angles of a parallelogram, they are supplementary. Then angle C plus angle D is 180 degree. Then what is angle D? Angle D is equal to 180 minus 108 degree, 72 degree. Then if angle B is equal to, then angle D is equal to 72 degree, then what is angle B? Angle B and angle D are the opposite angles of a parallelogram. So they are equal. Therefore, angle B is also 72 degrees. Similarly, if angle C is equal to 180, what about angle A? Angle A and angle C are also opposite angles of a parallelogram. So they are equal. Therefore, what is angle A? Angle A is also 108 degree. Therefore, we find all the four angles of this parallelogram. Okay. Next question. If an angle of a parallelogram is 2/3 of its adjacent angle, find the angles of the parallelogram. Here the angles are not given. One angle is 2/3 of its adjacent angle. So we can take, let angle A is equal to x. Then what is the adjacent angle? Angle B, 2/3, that is 2/3 x. So what is the angle A plus angle B? We know that they are co-interior angles and their sum is 180 degree. Then angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Reason, co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. interangles are supplementary. Therefore, angle A plus, if we take any adjacent angles of a parallelogram, they are supplementary. You remember it. So, angle A plus angle B is 180 degree. Then we can substitute the values of angle A and angle B here. Angle A is x. X plus 2 by 3 x is equal to 180 degree. Then we can take the LCM. 3x plus 2x by 3 is equal to 180 degree, or 5x is equal to 540 degree. Then what is x? X is equal to 540 by 5. That is equal to 540 by 5 is 108 degree. Here it is given that one adjacent angle is 2/3 of the other angle. Then we know that the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. That is angle A plus angle B is 180 degree. Then substituting the values, what we get? X plus 2 by 3 x is equal to 180 degree. Then simplifying, we take the LCM. 3x plus 2x is equal to 1 by 3 is equal to 180. Then 5x is equal to, we cross multiply. 5x is equal to 3 into 180. 5x is equal to, we can write the step also. 3 into 180. That is equal to 540 degree. Here we cross multiply it. 3x plus 5x, 2x is 5. Then 3 into 180. That is 540 degree. Then what is x? X is equal to 540 by 5. That is equal to 108 degree. Then what is 2 by 3x? 2 by 3x is equal to 2 by 3 into 108 degree. That is equal to, we can cancel this. 30. That is equal to 2 into 36 is 72 degree. 108 by 3 is 36. Then 36 into 2 is 72 degree. Then what is the measure of angle A? Here we take angle A as x. X is equal to 108 degree and angle B is equal to 2 by 3x. 2 by 3x is equal to 72 degree. It is equal to 72 degree. Then what are the measures of angle D and angle C? Can you find the measure of angle D and angle C? Here 2 by 3x is equal to 72 degree. Then angle D is equal to, here angle B is equal to 72 degree. Angle B equals 72 degree. Then what is the measure of angle D? Angle D is equal to, here Fajas angle D is equal to, it is the opposite angles of angle B. So they are equal. Therefore angle D is also 72 degree. These are opposite angles of a parallelogram, so they are equal. The reason is opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Of a parallelogram are equal. Therefore, we got angle D is equal to 72 degree. What is the measure of angle A? Angle A is equal to 108 degree. Therefore, what is angle C? Angle C is also 108 degree. Why? Arjun, what is the reason? Here angle A and angle C are the opposite angles of a parallelogram, so they are equal. Therefore, if angle A is equal to 108 degree, angle C is also 108 degree. Same reason, opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Of a parallelogram are equal. Therefore, we find all the four angles of the parallelogram. Here the angles are not given, but it is given that one angle is 1/3 of the other. Then we take one angle as x and the other angle as 2 by 3x. Then angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. What is the reason? They are co-interior angles, so they are supplementary. From this, we substituting the values x plus 2 by 3x is equal to 180 degree. Simplifying, what we get? X is equal to 108 degree and 2 by 3x is equal to 72 degree. Then angle B equals 72 degree. Therefore, angle D is also 72 degree. What is the reason? Because the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Similarly, if angle A is equal to 108 degree, what we can say about angle C? Angle C is also 108 degree. Okay. Next question. Show that each angle of a rectangle is a right angle. What is a right angle? A parallelogram in which one angle is a right angle is called a rectangle. If in a parallelogram, if one angle is a right angle, then we can name it as rectangle. So we know that a parallelogram in which one angle is a right angle is a rectangle. So a parallelogram, in a parallelogram, if given that one angle is a right angle, then we can name it as a rectangle. Then here let angle A is equal to 90 degree. We are asked to prove that all the angles of this parallelogram is a right angle. Then if angle A is equal to 90 degree, then what is the measure of angle B? We know that angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Why? They are co-interior angles. So they are co-interior angles. So their sum is equal to 180 degree. Co-interior angles. Then angle A is given as 90 degree. So 90 plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Then what is angle B? 180 degree minus 90 degree. So angle B is equal to 90 degree. Then what is the measure of angle C? Here angle A is equal to 90 degree. Then what is angle C? Here angle A is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, what is the measure of angle C? Abhinav, if look at the figure, here angle A and angle C are the opposite angles of a parallelogram. So they are equal. Opposite angles of a rectangle. So they are equal. Rectangle is also a parallelogram. So the opposite angles of a rectangle are also equal. So angle C is equal to 90 degree. Then what is the measure of angle B? Here angle B is equal to 90 degree. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. Therefore angle D is also 90 degree. Because a rectangle is a parallelogram also. Therefore we know that in a parallelogram the opposite angles are equal. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So rectangle is also a rectangle is also a parallelogram. Therefore the same property for the rectangle also. So the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Therefore angle A is equal to 90 degree and angle C is equal to 90 degree. Angle B is equal to 90 degree. Therefore angle D is also 90 degree. Then what we can say? Look at here all the angles are right angles. So we proved that each angle of a rectangle is a right angle. Angle A is equal to 90 degree, angle B is equal to 90 degree, angle C is equal to 90 degree and angle D is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, all the angles of a rectangle is a right angle. Therefore, all the angles of a rectangle are right angles. So we proved that all the angles of a rectangle are right angles. Here the rectangle is also a parallelogram. Therefore the same property for the rectangle also, the opposite angles are equal. Therefore if angle A is equal to 90 degree, angle C is equal to 90 degree. And angle B is equal to 90 degree. Therefore angle D is also 90 degree. Therefore all the angles of a rectangle are right angles. Okay. Therefore remember the properties of a parallelogram. In a parallelogram the opposite sides are equal, the opposite angles are equal, and the diagonals bisect each other. You remember it, okay? We can do more questions in the next class. Assignments will be given through Google Classroom. Thank you and have you.